Hello viewers, my name is Chase Clover, and this is, I'm sorry, before I start this review, my apologies for not having a, intensity review up. I was sick and I was not able to do it, but I'm making it to you with a, pay-per-view, review the day after it airs, or after it aired. So, without further ado, this is my review on the January 25th, 2014, or 2015 USW pay-per-view entitled USW No Forgiveness 2015, first pay-per-view of 2015, and it was pretty good. I'm not going to get too far into a lot of different things. I'm just going to give you the review of the matches, the reviews of the matches, and the ratings, I guess. Some, key parts of the show as well. Start off with kickoff match, CED and ED defeating TJ and Wilbur. It was an alright match. I'll give it 3 stars just because, it wasn't great, but it wasn't lackluster either. It was entertaining and interesting to watch. Afterwards, we had Alexander Rotten defeating Brandon Stickler by submission after locking in the Rot. That was great. That was definitely a great match. Well, not a great match. It was a good match. It was high tempo. The only thing that I really have against the match was that Brandon Stickler was just a little off when it came to his performance, which I guess led to him losing to Alexander Rotten. Either way, 3-star match. It was alright. And anyway, afterwards, I think Vicious attacked Alexander Rotten, which will then start, I guess, a Vicious vs. Alexander Rotten rivalry, which I guess would be interesting. Third match was Lane defeating BP Fierce. After the match, Brandon Stickler came out and attacked BP Fierce, which will now start a BP Fierce and Brandon Stickler rivalry. That'll be great. I'm just wondering what will happen for Lane's for Lane now, being as this is no longer a rivalry that he'll be going into. Either way, it was an alright match. I guess it'll be 2 stars because it wasn't great, it wasn't that good, but it was decent. Fourth match was Case defeating Blades. Case consists of Amor and Tenacity. Not for the background. Blades consists of Switchblade and Blade. It was an alright match, 3 stars. Nothing bad there. Fifth match was for the Blue Belt Championship. It was Anarchy defeating Ash. Anarchy wins the Blue Belt Championship. Anarchy then extends his hand, and Ash shakes it as they go their separate ways. Which was an interesting part in the show. Sixth match was Simon Saint. Oh, and the Anarchy and Ash match was 3 stars. Simon Saint defeated Philip Akron. That was also a 3-star match. Afterwards, Anarchy came out and said how he's been looking for different performers, to defend the Blue Belt Championship against, and to, compete against him next. So he thought Simon Saint was the perfect solution to his vacancy against whoever his rival will be. I thought it was interesting. Simon Saint then went on to turn heel and attack Anarchy, which would then accept his challenge and would lead now to an Anarchy vs. Simon Saint rivalry for the Blue Belt Championship. I think it's interesting. I'm looking forward to the new Blue Belt Championship picture. Hopefully it'll be good. Seventh match was for the International Championship. To my surprise, Gringo defeated Fernandez for the Blue Belt Champion, or for the International Championship. My apologies as well for not having a preview video. I just remembered that. Gringo defeated Fernandez. It was an alright match, pretty good. Fernandez then attacked Gringo, and Gringo is then taken to a hospital due to the attack from Fernandez. Shut up. Thank you very much. Gringo becomes the new international champion, which I'm fine with. It was an alright match, 3 stars. 7th Saint vs. Philip Akron was also 3 stars. 8th match was a pretty good one. Western Light, since he was able to cheat Moshigata out of a match against him at No Forgiveness, had to face a surprise opponent, and that surprise opponent ended up becoming Morbid. So Morbid made his return to USW by defeating Western Light as a surprise opponent. It was great match. 3 stars, well actually 4 stars, went back and forth, and it was definitely interesting. Definitely interesting to watch. Morbid won with the pile driver, as you may expect. Which hopefully will lead to a Morbid versus Western Light feud because of the spoiler alerts for Intensity for this upcoming Wednesday. Spoiler alerts for Wednesday Night Intensity, since it was pre-taped due to the blizzard affecting travel, and since the blizzard in Connecticut will affect travel, they decided to pre-script their show, and so they recorded it last week. I'm sorry, they recorded it this past Saturday. So, spoiler alerts alerted that Majigata and Western Light will no longer be in a rivalry. That's all I'm going to give away. And this match was definitely 4 stars. Ninth match was Washington defeated MC4. It was an alright match, 3 stars. Glad they're putting Washington over. 10th match was for the USW Tag Team Championships. Benny Franklin and Azrank Hills defeated Chain Reaction and Indigo Child, and they are now the new USW Tag Team Champions. I'm looking forward to their rivalry. I'm looking forward to the matches. It should be good. 11th match was James defeating Chris Ross, and the tag team match was a good 3 stars. James defeating Chris Ross, that was 3 stars as well. Looking forward to what they do next. 12th match was for the Extreme Championship. It was a no disqualification match. Crimson Red defeated Titanfall to win the Extreme Championship. We'll see how that turns out this upcoming Wednesday. And then the 13th, and that was a 3-star worthy match. And the 13th match was for the USW World Heavyweight Championship. Capital defeated Yo-Yo Joe to win the World Heavyweight Championship. That was a 4-star match, and you expected the USW title match versus Hardy and Cannon to go up. But here's what happened. Cannon attacked Hardy earlier in the night, which then led to Hardy not being cleared to compete. Cannon tried to win via forfeit. Hardy came out and attacked Cannon. They both brawled out to the parking lot, where Cannon then reversed a Hardy faceplant and threw Hardy into a car. I guess somehow locked him into the car. I don't know if I noticed how they didn't really explain how you can lock somebody out from the outside of a car. I guess maybe a key or something. Maybe he just locked it before he closed the door, which then led to the door locking. But either way, he locked Hardy in the car, and what ended up happening was he grabbed one of these gas tanks, one of these like small gasoline like cans or whatever. He I forgot how he. I don't know how he. I don't remember how he lit it, but he ended up getting the gasoline to pour over the car, which he then lit on fire, and the car blew up with Hardy inside it. Of course, Hardy was not actually hurt. They had him out of the car. First, they just used this as a way to advance the Hardy and Cannon storyline. So, obviously, Hardy's not hurt. The car just blew up, which is a great way to advance the storyline, and that was pretty much the end of the show. All in all, great show. I'd say 4 stars. It was definitely worth watching, and if you're going to go back and watch it, because it was definitely worth the watch. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. That was my review on USW No Forgiveness 2015. Remember to like, favorite, and subscribe for more. I'm Chase Clover, signing off.